Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the After Curfew Podcast. How are y'all doing tonight?
Good.
So talkative all of a sudden.
You talking to us? Yeah, sorry.
Yes, I'm talking to y'all. So I changed this a little bit, Jennifer. College brought us together in the 1980s. Adulting scattered us, but we stayed in touch and naturally turned it into a podcasting. Welcome to the After Curfew Podcast.
I love it. That's great.
Welcome.
Perfect. Each week, one of us drops a surprise topic and the rest of us answer on the fly. So tonight's person to bring the topic is Kim.
All right. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah. Maybe we should just kind of do a quick update. So everything good out there?
Yes.
Except for all those decorations you need to take down.
Yeah.
I actually, is this bad? I kind of want to keep them up and just enjoy them a little longer.
No.
I think I will.
I love that.
Yeah.
Or just keep them up until next year?
No, maybe Valentine's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, let you do you, Barb.
I'll do me.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Kim, what about you? How's everything going?
It's okay. I had ear surgery, so I've had some complications. So it's been a long 6-7 weeks.
Yeah.
But other than that, but tonight's all about positivity. So
yeah, and that was one of the reasons that we weren't here. I guess the last few weeks there was holidays, there was responsibilities and that, and who knows what else. How about you, Jennifer?
Things are good. I love 2026 already. I told my husband this is the first year I've never had any trouble with the dates rolling over. I guess I was just going to get 2025 over, and I've typed it about 100 times on different forms and things for filings and stuff. I guess I'm done with 2025. So that's good.
It is amazing how fast we get used to that every year. And I am in. I think last time was I in Islamorada or was I in Marathon? Well, I am in the Miami area now on my boat, getting ready for a Bahamas crossing. I'm actually in Coconut Grove, if anybody wants to know.
Well, tonight's the big night. Miami and Ole Miss are playing in the
that's right.
championship. Whoever wins that will go play the winner of Oregon and Indiana.
Where is that game?
I think it's in Arizona. I think it's Fiesta Bowl. So they're not there, but you'll probably hear some whooping and hollering if they win.
Yeah, we got about 5 people watching on YouTube.
All right,
hey guys.
Hello.
So we have is that Denise Kraz? Anyway, that person's and this person says Leo, and I love football.
Me too.
I don't know who any of these people are, but
welcome.
So we just went live on. I forgot to do it, and we just went live on Instagram too. So we're live on YouTube. We still can't go live on Facebook, but I did. Chat GPT gave me some. Oh, someone says go Carolina Panthers. Rise up, Falcons, or Roll Tide.
Yes, all of the above.
ChatGPT gave us some suggestions. I'll get with Jennifer because she's good about posting. But y'all ready to start now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go Eagles.
Yes. Go Jalen. Yes.
Go Oregon.
Who are y'all rooting for tonight? I'm rooting for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Me too, I think.
No, that's not where your daughter went to vet school.
No, it's not where she went to vet school, but it's in the same state.
SEC.
SEC.
And SEC. Yes.
Roll Tide.
Yes.
Okay, Kim, you ready?
Okay. So tonight we're going to try to keep everything really positive and upbeat. Because, whether we're glad 2025 is gone or, it was a great year or whatever, I think as we turn the page to another year, I think there's always so much reflection, at least for me. and this year, James went to bed before midnight, so I was up by myself, and we were at the lake, and it was a really peaceful night. So I did a lot of reflection and just looking forward to 2026. So we're going to talk about that tonight, and just everything, trying to keep everything on the positive swing. And because you can, talk about sad stuff can kind of derail us all. So I'm just want to put a forward for positive. So the name of this podcast topic is the Great Reset.
Ooh.
So, and I like this because this definition, shifting from a life of shoulds, which is the expectations of others, to a life of wants, which is personal fulfillment. So switching from a life of shoulds to a life of wants. So I think that's hard, in general for women at any age. But I think, because I think we're used to putting everybody else first. Not that that's a bad thing, but I think, there comes a time where we've got to start, looking at our own life and just, what's ahead and what things we can change. So did you guys make a New Year's resolution this year? Or resolutions, one or multiple? Barb.
I did not make a resolution yet. I have a few goals that I want to do, but I do words now. And some of my kids do a bingo.
That's on our list. Exactly.
Okay.
Bingo.
So
what's the bingo? Tell us about
the
the bingo.
bingo is like one of my kids, get an agent this year.
Okay.
So or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So so my word last year was harvest, and I did have a good harvest last year.
Great.
So I'm working on this year's word, which
you haven't come up with it yet.
Well, I do.
Do you want to share it or no?
I can tell you. The word is overflow.
Ah, okay. Explain.
I'm just ready for all the things that God has started already to just flourish. So,
I love.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do your kids tell you? Do y'all share what your words or they're being?
They have. This is just one of my daughters. She has shared before. Some of the other ones they probably would not want to, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But Kim, back to this thing about kind of doing what we want instead of what we should as moms, how hard that is. And my question back to you and Jennifer, and even Tinsley in a way, because all women are sort of expected to, oh yeah, I'll help with that. Yeah. Is, are you ready to be called selfish? Are you ready for that? Should that happen?
That's a great question.
I'm not at the I need to say no phase yet. Yeah. I'm in the enjoying every time I get a call from, Katie, and she needs something or she wants, last year I went down to see her in Tallahassee a few times, and when Maddie needs a babysitter or can you help this and all. I've sort of been in my season of yes, and I'm not ready to move out of that yet.
Okay, so
I don't feel like it's taken advantage of. So I don't feel like there was a need. I'm still getting so much joy out of it. I don't feel like there's a need to pull back personally where I am.
That's good.
Tinsley, what about you? Are you having to say no? I think we did a podcast on saying no, and
yeah. Well, I would like to be a little more giving back. I'm kind of in a place where that's really hard right now. I do what I can, but I'm in survival mode. That's it.
You are. You can only pour from a full vessel. And you are a full vessel, Tinsley.
And I would say that I don't make lists or anything, but the goal is the same really for me, is to I fail at it all the time, but when I start feeling bad or sad or something, I know that I need to enlarge my spiritual life. I know that's the answer. I sometimes I say I'll do that later. I want to suffer a little while, but I know that's the answer. And staying around people like you helps, with that, and talking to people and being reminded, and trying my best not to isolate, because a lot of my family's gone. I did talk to my brother a lot over the holidays, which is unusual because I haven't been wanting to talk to him since my husband passed. But it's actually been helpful. And so, yeah, it has, and he might be listening. I'm sorry.
That's good.
It has helped. And he listens to all my technical talk because he's a real, brainy engineer type. So he knows what I'm talking about, and I can just blah, blah, blah about it. But basically, trying to meet people on this trip, and just to try to stay spiritually fit, and actually try not to say no too much right now. Just because I got invited, hey, come on over, we're going to fix some steaks. I went over there and it was wonderful. And they invited me again the next day.
Wow.
So I need to do things like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then be like a regular person with them.
Yeah.
Not like a depressed person, but like a regular listening person that shares and all that. So that's where I am right now.
Yeah. Well, I didn't make a resolution, but it's funny, Barbara, because I went to a meeting today in Huntsville that I'm part of called Women's Economic Development Council. It's a bunch of these boss women who own their own business, or, C levels, or VP levels, or whatever. They're just an amazing group of women and up and coming rising managers and all. And we played bingo. We had a bingo card that we filled out with things. It was about your management style and your leadership style. And they had some already filled out for us. And then we filled in based on some prompts. Other things. And we're supposed to, as we get through them, we're supposed to email the group, or through this little chat thing tool we have, bingo. When you get a bingo.
Encourage each other. That's
my word for the year.
That's cute. I love it.
My word for the year is focus.
Focus. That's a good one.
I'm gonna write these down.
That's my day. That's my word for this year.
Y'all are already ahead of me. Y'all, that's awesome. Tinsley,
I wouldn't have been before today. So,
Tinsley, did you make any resolutions, or do you do that?
No, just what I just said.
Just be
spiritual.
That's your resolutions. That's great. I love that.
Yeah, it's the same as what it is. I mean, on most days, when I think about it.
Yeah.
But just to I get myself back to a place where, or whatever. I don't even know. I've never done this before, so I guess I'll be in a new place. And then I'll have something to give.
Right.
I don't really feel like I have that right now. Yeah. I mean, just being honest. I'm not trying to be depressing or anything.
No,
it's not a complaint. It's just, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Kim? Did you make a resolution?
No, I didn't. No. I think, I don't know. For it seems like resolutions has tended to be a negative term to me, because then I think I read somewhere like, right.
Yeah.
And I think I read somewhere where people, resolutions, they've already, messed up something by like day 6 or something. So I don't know. It just feels more like I don't want it to be a failure, like I don't want to. So so the word is one of the things I was going to talk about. And it just talks about, out of my word last year was hope.
Oh.
And which I always love that word anyway. So, and it, pretty much till the end of the year, just kind of.
No, with the end of the year,
the end
of the year, hope was fulfilled. and prayers were fulfilled with some sweet little girl.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That was the best part of my whole year. So yeah, you're right, Jennifer. Thank you. See, it's like, it definitely, and that was my biggest hope. Is there?
Oh, I know it was. That's why I said, when you said that, I thought you were going to say, and it came true.
It did. It did. Yes.
Yes.
That was the best part of December and the last 10 years of schooling for her. So yes. We are. So you're right, Jen. And that's that's life. It's like, some part of it is cloudy, but then other parts shine, and you hope that the shiny part will, will take over the cloudy. So my word this year, I may change it, but right now it's change. So I just said I may change it. But because I just feel like I need to make some more self changes. I need to work on my priorities, which putting work as a priority, I need to change that, because that is not, it's very stressful. There's, I love the people I work with, but I just think changing priorities is what I need to do this year. And putting, maybe putting myself first. I know it's so counterproductive to what my brain's, says, but I said stress about work. I need more time with God and friends, the positive ones only. So,
really? Okay.
which is hard, because I know God puts people in our lives, that need us too. So, and Tinsley, we've talked about, this is your season to receive, because you are a giver. You are a giver. And I think it's hard for all of us to receive, especially when you're a giver, Tinsley. So,
but Kim,
that's very generous.
Going back to what you said, for you saying, you know what, I can't do that right now. I'm not going to do that. Will be, for you, it will be a great reset.
Yeah.
It potentially makes you better and more able to really be what you're supposed to be for people and for yourself. And
to focus on the right things.
Right.
Right. So, and Tinsley and Jennifer both, Jennifer, sounds like you've kind of already done the work-life balance thing pretty well.
It does sound like that.
Well, it's kind of crazy. Right, it is crazy. I take care of, I babysit some, and then on Fridays we keep our grandkids, and I still take care of my mom, and she's had a lot of turnover in the staff that take care of her and do her groceries and stuff. And I'm working, and it's been a very busy, kind of hectic, but enjoyable. I've kind of embraced it. You know what I mean? Other times it would have been hard, but and this sounds crazy, but we hired the most amazing guy that works for me now, and he has just taken off so much of the stress. And I think that's why I've been able to enjoy even the busyness, because there's someone else helping to shoulder the burden.
Yeah.
That's so great.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And then I was going through just some things that, as we get older, or just try to declutter in our life, I guess. And in other words, to do a friendship audit, evaluate your social circles. And I was like, wow, because I haven't done a great job of making new friends, because I live the same place. I work the same place. It's not that I'm not open to making new friends, but I don't know. Barbara, you've been in your same house for years. But how do y'all feel about auditing your friendships? Do you feel like that's something that you've already done before now? I feel like I've already done it. Like, I feel like, over the years, it's kind of dwindled into my inner circle. And not that I don't have several circles, but, what do y'all think about auditing your friendships?
Well, I think God is auditing, in a way, adding who he wants to add. One of them is re-adding Tinsley. That has happened last year, just not that long ago. And I have other friends in Macon that are new, and at least, two that are pretty close now, and that in the last 3 or 4 years. So God can do what God wants to do, even if you are 61. I think it's a blessing because I get on some level I was open to it. I wanted it. I appreciate it. And just anyone out there, guess what? It doesn't matter if you're 60 or 70 or 80. You can make friends, new friends, good ones.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Maybe lost Kim. Kim, are you there?
Kim. Her camera turned off.
She'll be back. Jennifer, what about you? What about a friendship?
Well, it's funny because this last year, especially the second half of the year, I told my husband that I was going to really focus on making new friends in Huntsville because we've moved a few times. And so we've been here, we're going on 5 years now. And so my focus on friends has been trying to find new ones. And I have a dear friend that I've met, a next door neighbor, who introduced me to a group of ladies that get together once a month. They're all close to my age, all different walks of life, different folks. And they have sort of taken me under their wing, and I'm starting to be part of their group, which has been wonderful. And so I went to one thing last year, and now I'm sort of on the calendar and included in this. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And last year I realized that I had let a friend who's a dear friend of mine from Tallahassee, I had let her slip away before we left for some stupid ego pride reasons. And when I was in Tallahassee, when I was going, I had asked her if I could see her about 6 months ago or so. And we spent the morning meeting and crying and talking about how much we miss each other and to let that friendship go. And so I guess I audited and realized what was missing from that step. But, you know, Tinsley doesn't remember saying this, but I remember vividly her saying when we were visiting her in Gulf Shores many years ago, before we even moved down there, that talking about Facebook, that there's a reason that people are in your past. And so, you know, sometimes I think this auditing happens by just because you grow apart and you let it grow apart because it's sort of natural and it feels like that's something you want to have happen. So I guess because we've moved so much, that more maybe happened naturally for me.
Yeah.
But
and some of them you don't miss that much. So
you don't, and you haven't talked to somebody or whatever. It's like, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know, not that, like Tinsley said, then it's not like there was a big blow up or anything. You just
grow apart.
Your lives go like this.
Yeah. And it wasn't like I had a girl I worked with years ago who was moving to Texas, and I said, will we stay in touch? And she said, I know who I'll keep in touch with. And I remember thinking, oh, that was very strange. I wasn't on the list. I didn't make the cut.
Awkward.
Yes. She already knew who she was taking with her, you know? I mean, and I thought, oh, wow. That stuck with me. That was 20 years ago. And it stuck.
Wow.
Yeah. So I guess she had a natural audit of friendship.
And you didn't make the cut, but oh well.
How about you, Tinsley?
Yeah.
Well, you know, me being in this recovery program, I've been learning boundaries for 31 years.
Oh yeah.
And so a lot of those people have been naturally filtered out. And then I've learned a lot of I've been taught a lot of tricks or whatever to protect myself. We all have toxic people in our family that we kind of still have to engage with, but we can still be careful. So I am careful, or people from our past and everything. I think I have like an immediate circle that know everything, and then it goes out from there, and there's different levels. And I have eliminated somebody recently, and I'm okay with my choice. And I don't even answer anything. That's extreme. I don't normally do that, but there was a good reason, and I'm okay doing it, And I do check things out. And what do you think about this? This is inappropriate, right? Yeah, okay. It's good to talk about those things, and we could all give examples, but I am careful because I guess being 60 years old, I don't want to put up with this much, So, and I think that's okay. I have I'm unapologetic about it. The people that are in my inner circle, I'm very loyal to. And so I consider it a privilege for you to be in my inner circle.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah.
I'm unapologetic. I will say that, and I'm unapologetic about it.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's harder for me to let people in now as I'm older. And so that's what I was trying to do on this trip was like, they said, hey, you want to come out? And my first instinct, nah, but once in a while I need to say, yeah, thank you. So it's a balance.
Yeah.
But I have one friend that says, I'm not taking applications for new friends.
Ooh, wow.
The application process is closed. She's one of my best friends. She says, we're not taking
you only have so much time for true intimacy.
Right.
And you guys, with all the kids and the grandkids and everything, I mean, there's only so much time.
Yeah.
There's certain people that have priority.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is that saying, Jennifer? You probably know it, that you're like a compilation of like your 5 closest friends that indicates your sort of who kind of.
I think that was me.
I think said it. Okay.
Or the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So you got to be careful because if you're with some doom and gloom people, you might end up being there,
Yeah.
And
I have to be careful.
Based on that, I feel really good about who I am because I like who my friends are. I feel I'm proud of them. I feel good about them, So God, that's a God thing. God brought most of my friends to me, so I can't take credit for having such great taste, but it's making me look good.
Can I say one more thing?
You guys make me look good. That's
you make us look good.
You do.
When I first was learning boundaries, Mary, you know who Mary is?
Yes.
Said, have you ever noticed? I probably told y'all this already. That you eat more around emotionally unavailable people. And I was like, yes. I eat all the bread or eat all the chips, And so she goes, you don't have to go to lunch with everybody. You don't have to spend time with everybody. And look for the cues. I was uncomfortable. If you're eating a lot, if you have to sit there and eat, maybe you're uncomfortable for a reason. So
that's a good
I've
one.
never thought of that.
I started really checking myself and trusting that inner voice. I was like, I wasn't aware. I wasn't self-aware as self-aware as I am now. But I can tell when I'm uncomfortable, and there's a reason if you're uncomfortable, and you have to listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't trust them, something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, y'all are doing a much better job than I am at getting out. I mean, honestly, that makes me really think I need to do a better job.
Well, that's why I did this picture. Okay, I did the thumbnail, and obviously this is the way I think, I think big. Why wait? Someday is now. So I hope you'll do like a big dream question because
pressure. No.
my mind goes to something crazy,
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, going back, Tinsley, do you think you have a word for the year? Or you can think about
2
it.
words. God's will.
Ooh, that's so good. I'm writing that down.
Me too.
I'll be in I don't know what it is, but I know I'll feel better when I get there. So
I love
I want to be there.
I love that.
seeking, that's amazing. Seeking God, that's amazing, Tinsley.
We'll all be better off if we're there.
It's
Yeah,
true.
absolutely.
It's so true.
Especially over our own will, which, strong personalities, which we all are,
Yeah.
can definitely struggle with that. Okay, so then another thing that they talked about, of moving forward and getting your life in order. Barbara, I don't know if you're familiar with this. It's called Swedish death cleaning. Barbara, have you ever heard that?
A little bit.
Okay, the word is like, let's see if I won't be able to pronounce it. It's like Dutch town or something like that. But it's basically, what it says is it's
Dutch
cleaning
down.
like there is no tomorrow. So it's a permanent type of cleaning that is more akin to gradual downsizing instead of accumulating things like you've done for most of your life. With Swedish death cleaning, you're getting rid of them. This means you're the one who is responsible for going through that attic filled with 50 years of stuff. So Jennifer has moved. I mean, I haven't moved. I think that's a natural process when you're moving. And it says, when should I start death cleaning? Oh, this was hilarious. It said, it's not bad to practice with Swedish death cleaning throughout your entire life. Anyone who has ever moved has done this on a smaller scale. It's a good philosophy to live by if you never want to be overwhelmed by clutter. And then it says, but if you want to know when to partake in the official final version, it's a good idea to start when you're around 65.
Okay, so we have a little time.
We got a little time.
Yes, and Kimberly Downey, a good friend of ours, we've talked about this for a decade, that our children don't want our stuff. They don't want our stuff. They like IKEA, put it together, let it fall apart in 2 years, and I'll get another one.
Buy something else.
And, yes, and our stuff is solid wood, whatever.
Yeah.
And Steve, I started this last year, and I cleaned out my closet. Steve cleaned out his closet. It was so cathartic. It was wonderful.
Was it?
And next year, we're only tackling one big thing a year. This next year, we're tackling all the photos. I have tubs and tubs of photos. And we're going to figure out how we want to organize them, what the kids want and what they don't want. We're purging out of our house. And so it's hard to do. I can tell you it's hard. But this last move, I got rid of stuff I'd had forever. I didn't move. I moved it actually. And whatever didn't work in this house, I got rid of, except like pictures and the the wedding dress and the veil, my veil that you wore, Kim, in your
wedding. Yes.
So but it's a great practice, because I have a theory that Steve and I have talked about, that things have a weight to them. And when you look around and you see all this stuff, it kind of drags you down. There's just so much stuff around you.
Yeah.
And, and so we just sort of decided when we moved to we didn't downsize in homes, but we downsized in clutter. And we sort of did this one thing last year. We're going to do another one, tackle it this year. And so he is turning 65, so that's a good time.
Yeah, there you go. But don't tell him you're doing the Swedish death.
Oh no, I won't tell him.
That might be a little.
But he's never been a clutter one. He's never been one to have clutter around him.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah.
Tinsley, how about you? Because you're living your life on a boat right now, so you don't have tons of closets and drawers and rooms to throw crap in.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. When I've been putting off throwing away, getting rid of Scott's stuff, so I do have that to. I have that to do, and I have not been ready. I did give some stuff away, but it's been hard just to go in there and get all his clutter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an awful thing. So there's still some his clothes are still stacked in my laundry room.
I remember when we were there. I remember us talking about it, Tinsley.
Well, Tinsley, that could be a girl.
What Jennifer? Okay, yeah, I'll sign up for that. What Jennifer just said, looking around, within days, I looked around and go, what am I going to do with all this? I thought it felt so heavy all of a sudden. just the house and stuff.
Right.
And there were times where I just started throwing stuff away,
Yeah.
And he wasn't a big clutterer. I was more. Sometimes he would throw things away, and I go, "Where's that thing?" And he'd go, "I don't know."
Don't look at me.
Yeah. I go, "Did you throw that away?" So he was not like that, but there's still a lot of stuff. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna downsize. It just doesn't make sense just to sell my house.
No, you have a great house. You have a beautiful house, and
you do.
And there's room for us to come see you.
Exactly, and it's paid for.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But how did you decide? I mean, to me, being on a boat, I mean that you've got the top necessities, priorities with you.
Yeah.
You don't have room for clutter.
No. Yeah. I was told one time before you bring anything on a boat, it needs to have two purposes.
Oh, really?
And have a lot of single purpose stuff on a boat.
Yeah.
It's still pretty cluttered. I could do a little cluttering. I at home, like I shove stuff in closets. Same thing on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have a whole lot less places to shove things.
There's some things from the former owner that I haven't gotten rid of, just stuff. Well, I might need that,
Yeah.
Right.
It's a nice space. I've got it kind of arranged nicely, but yeah.
Well, you would have had to be living in it. So there's no choice. Yeah. Barb, how about you and how do you feel like that?
I agree with Jennifer that there is a heaviness, and we do have too much stuff.
All your kids, I'm sure there's still some stuff.
People moving in and out causes, a pile, their stuff here, your stuff here.
Yeah.
And we both shop too much, and, that's fun, but it's going to be junk the next day, pretty much. It's not a worthy time, really way to spend money or time per se.
Right.
So I think I do need to work on it. I'll say that.
Do you have a lot? Like I have my attic's full of like the boys' trophies when they were in, 6 years old. I'm like, that's the stuff I'm changing this year. And stuff that I haven't even ski clothes that I'm sure none of us could wear now. I have a lot of stuff like that I just
And those things, Kim, ask your kids if they want them. Do they mean something?
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you want them, and if they don't, get rid of them. And so, so it's not, you can take a picture of it if it means something to you. You're not going to pull it down and look at it. So but there's a book on that, and there's lots of podcasts on the Swedish Death.
Yeah.
I just would rather take a beating than clean out a closet, so
gosh,
I get you.
Beat me with a stick,
But I'm telling you, it feels great. When I did mine, part of mine was because I lost 30 pounds. And so I was like, I'm not keeping these clothes.
Yeah.
And so it felt great to try clothes on. And if they were too big, they were donated. I think I told you all women's group that they give it away. And that so there was a reason for that, but I got rid of other stuff too that I just realized I never wore, or shoes or whatever, all the crap that accumulates in there.
I just think we should never put anything in an attic.
No.
It's like, what's the purpose of that? Throw it away.
For them to find it when I die, right?
Yeah, that's a good
point. And
there's no reason to have it if it's going in an attic.
Well, except my Christmas decorations.
Right.
They come down every year and go back up.
Yeah.
Well, what is one of those cleaning ladies who are the organizing specialists? I can't remember her name on TikTok or Instagram. She says if you haven't used something in a year, now I'm sure that doesn't include, decorations, that you should get rid of it. My gosh,
good policy.
Yeah.
It feels like all of us, most Americans, could be pretty brutal and not miss anything you.
Right. And Barbara, it's like you said, we are not thoughtful about what we buy. I'm the guiltiest of Amazon. If something pops up on, I'm looking at something, and Amazon is, I need that. Yeah, a green one. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Right.
instead of thoughtful purchasing of, is this going to end up in my attic? Like, is this, do I have a use for this? Is there a place for it? That's
We should think about that about our house too. If it doesn't have two purposes, it's not coming in the house.
You know what? You're right. That's what, a lot of chefs will tell you that. Don't buy a single use chef item, know?
Yeah.
So,
Well, that would eliminate a lot.
This is depressing. Let's talk about the big dream. I'm thinking about me having to go clean out my house. Let's talk about the big dream thing.
Well, okay. So here's some positive things about in your 60s. Okay. So recent studies show that staying engaged in paid or volunteer work in your 60s. Now, I don't think paid really counts as volunteer, but into your 60s significantly boosts cognitive functioning, especially for women who live alone. It's like a workout for your brain. So Tinsley, you'd already talked about volunteering. So I just don't know if getting paid is really considered volunteering, but I think of volunteering as something not getting paid.
Volunteering to sail.
There you go. Let me tell you girls something. I'm reading a book on this subject. It's called Ikigai, and it is about the 5 blue zones in the world, which are where people live the longest in the world.
Right.
And the particular village that they've studied is in Okinawa, Japan. And Ikigai is the way Ikigai. Yeah, that's the way it is. Ikigai. That's how they say it. They have found this. They've done all these studies on it. It's a dry book, but I'm really enjoying it. But it talks about the way and these people live into their hundreds. Okay, they say they find the reason for their life, the purpose of their life. They find purpose. So they get enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours of sleep. They walk every day, rain or shine. They walk, and they continue doing. There's not a word in this village for retirement. They continue doing, and they think they eat till they're 80% full. They don't overeat because it's bad on your body to have to process all that food and digest it. And so, but what stuck with me, and I'm just probably in like chapter 4 now. I haven't gotten that far into it, but this purpose and not having a word for retirement sort of shook me to my core a little bit, because I always thought, you want to get there and retire and stop, but they talk about what your purpose is. Yeah. Maybe your purpose is volunteering, Kim, and you get up and you do things. I personally think the very best thing for depression and anxiety is doing things for other people.
Oh, absolutely.
I've found that in my life, that when I've been down or when I've been anxious, if I do something for others, it takes down that level. It brings my spirits up, brings down the anxiety. But this is just, it's a very interesting book. And when you said that, when you first started out, that I wrote this book down, when you first said the topic, because that must be, I must be meant to get this in my brain, this right now.
Yeah.
It's really focused on
There's
that.
a great documentary on the Blue Zone.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it, Jennifer, it's wonderful.
You mentioned, I think, you know what? That's where I'd heard it from. Because when I was reading it, I was like, who was talking to me about you? Yes. Okay, good. I'll look for that.
And that was the biggest thing, is everybody in that village, like Jennifer said, had a purpose. And I think a lot of times, our parents or, people that are in, 70s, or let's say 80s, 90s, they don't have a purpose anymore. I mean, they're not cooking, they're not able to drive, so they can't take care of others. And, but in that village that they talk about, it's like everybody has a set purpose. It's like, my purpose is to like grow vegetables for the village or whatever. Very, very cool that's, that was, they woke up every day with like, I've got to do this,
right. And a strong sense of community.
Right. Right. That was a huge thing, community. Okay. And not being alone. They all checked on each other every day. And, I think that's huge, especially in our community where, we can just a text is fine, but it's so great to see a face,
Right.
especially when you're Tinsley on a boat and
Right.
you're by yourself. I mean, that's seeing a
Thank
face
you.
is important. So we need to FaceTime more. All of us need to FaceTime more with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also this, I thought that, Barbara, did you want to say anything about that? I'm sorry. Did you?
I concur.
Well,
I
you
concur.
volunteer. You've been volunteering.
I do. And it does feel great. And more since we've been in this church that we go to, because everyone is going to feed the poor. Everyone goes to the prisons. Everyone does this or that or that. Whereas other churches I've gone to, they've been great, but this one has more outreach, I would say, on that kind of ministry. So, and it's low pressure, but you just sort of, that's the culture. So you do it, and it does. It feels great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, I think, in your community, because there's so much need that, when my kids were growing up, I mean, we live in East Cobb, so they can be in a little bubble. I mean, they can think everybody, looks the same, lives the same. And we did a lot of mission trips with our kids, which I think was beneficial. Not that that has to be done in any stretch, but, going out. But then our church was really good at doing things locally. So I love that, because our kids were like, oh my gosh, there's homeless people in Marietta, I mean, they just, when they stay in their bubble. And I think a lot of times parents nowadays, they really want to keep their kids. And I think maybe a lot of it is insecurity, fear, whatever. But let's all try to, it'd be fun to do a volunteer together. If we could find something to do together, wouldn't that be so fun? So if you guys have something.
I appreciate Barbara reminding me, because I used to go to, we would take a meeting to the jail.
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
That talk about something that'll make you grateful.
Yeah. Yes.
That's awesome.
I haven't done that in a while, but I did it, and of course there's the service work that comes with being, in the program. But yeah, that is something I'm going to look back into. Thanks for the reminder.
I think that would be amazing. You're so encouraging, and we all need it. Prisoners and everyone.
It's just when you see the folks that are in there for repeated DUIs or drugs, or their life is a mess, and just a little ray of hope. Because I know from being around addicts and alcoholics, and myself, once you start down that road, say you're on a binge with drugs, it's hard to look back and think I can get back there. I've heard that from a lot of, so they need a lot of encouragement. It is possible. It's hard to think about getting back to a normal life. It just feels impossible. So, and that's what they feel in there, and that's really sad.
And hope is a beautiful thing. I mean, if you don't have hope, you don't have a lot. I mean, honestly. So here's another.
Well, I'm going to say to Tinsley, you go to the jail, I'll get my passport.
All right, I got to look and see what the local situation is. But
let's say visit the jail.
Visit the jail.
I'll go to jail. Yeah,
maybe the jail in Bahamas. I don't know.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, they're everywhere. Meetings are everywhere. Jails are everywhere. So
yeah. Sadly.
Are we going to talk about a big dream? Are we going to talk about a big?
Yes, I'm getting there. Okay. So the happiness. This is another thing that was science.
I love encouraging people to do that. Anyway,
in their 60s, yes, for sure. Sociologists often find that happiness follows a U shape. This was interesting to me. It peaks in youth, dips in the 40s, and starts a major climb upward after age 60.
Interesting.
People report being their happiest in this decade because they finally stop worrying about what others think.
Amen.
I think that's it's a huge upswing in the 60s.
It is.
So y'all, that's so freeing.
Steve tells me all the time, I've never been happier in my life.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It is so much to look forward to, ladies. So much of our life ahead of us.
Yeah.
So wonderful things. I'm looking forward to going to the Bahamas within the next month or whenever. You know,
passport. Pat, Jennifer, did you got to get yours done too? Y'all
Well,
are coming down to the wire here.
Mine is good through April. I mean, no, mine's good through next October.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to Italy in April, so I need to get it renewed before I go to Italy.
I see.
It'll be within the 6 months.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, but I'm good to go anytime.
Barbara, you got to go at 8:00 tomorrow morning. You got to be at Walgreens, get those pictures.
Please don't make Jennifer come down here. Don't make me be with Jennifer alone, Barbara.
We got ours back in 2 weeks. Once we submitted them, it was so fast.
Okay.
So I hope
Walgreens first, then the post office.
Yes.
I'm going.
Okay, so Tinsley, here is the question we want to end with. What is one thing you've always wanted to try but told yourself it was too late or not for someone my age? What if you gave yourself a 60-day dare to try it? So what is one thing you've always wanted to try?
Well, doing that thing. So
you're doing it.
I would say, just go to a new place, like further into the Caribbean or something like that, or go over to Mexico and go to the Panama Canal, and go explore the whole West Coast thing. So it's all contingent on money and everything. So it's expensive. Because I like to do it expensively. I'm in a marina, not everybody will. They'll go and they'll anchor out and they'll do it more. There is a way to do it more budget friendly. I don't always think that way. I'm gonna say, what do I, comfort? There's been a lot of anchoring out, but I want to maybe go to new destinations. It'd be nice to retire. I guess. I don't know. I'm figuring it out as I go along.
How about you, Jennifer?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that.
I know.
What's your dream, Jennifer? Come on.
I mean, this is terrible. When you're happy, it's hard to say. What have I always wanted to do? I used to sing in church all the time. I sang solos. I sang.
Go sing, Jennifer. Go sing.
So maybe that would be fun to go back and sing again.
Well, do you want to jump out of airplanes? Do you want to travel around in an RV or anything? I don't want to jump out of airplanes either. Is there anything like that you want to do?
I mean, I wanted to travel more to Europe. And last year I went to Europe and then to Dubai. I'd never been to the Middle East. And I want to travel more. And so this year I'm going back to Italy. And I think I'm going to go to Canada. Okay. And I've never been I've been out a little bit, but I haven't been out much. So I think travel. I've never been to the Bahamas. Never.
So you're doing it. You're doing it.
I think I've started going down that path.
Not leaving anything on the table.
No. So maybe if I do karaoke in the Bahamas.
Okay. Check.
Yeah. We can arrange that.
Yes. Aruba. Bahamas.
Well, maybe we should say, something daring we'll do in the Bahamas, like the karaoke running through naked or something. I don't know.
I'm
swimming naked.
I'm back in the I don't care what people think of me phase. So
we won't do enough to be arrested, but
I don't want to get arrested in the Bahamas. No.
Although that is a good way to minister to prisoners.
But not if you're naked.
Hey, Ray.
This is our new subscriber, y'all.
Yes, hey, Ray, welcome back.
I think she likes about being naked in the Bahamas or something. I don't know what that was. We have a new subscriber.
All right.
Well,
Barb, how about you?
Mine
all the kids. There has to be something that you missed along the way. You're like, okay, I want to do that.
I can tell you.
Okay.
My oldest, Margaret's going to be 38. So in a year and a half, I can go on a trip with my husband without getting a sitter. That's my dream.
Wow.
Oh, Barb.
By then it'll be like, 39, 40 years. And I can't, I'm looking forward to that.
That's awesome.
I don't care.
Awesome.
We could go to Callaway Gardens and that's fun.
Yeah. Alone.
Maybe some nice trips.
Yeah.
I like to travel. I haven't done it that much, really. So it'll be great.
Awesome.
How
Where are you
about
going to go?
Kim? Oh,
I
sorry.
mean, I definitely do want to do Europe, but like Richard hasn't seen the Grand Canyon or a lot of California, Maine and Vermont and things over here. Canada, I haven't. So maybe stay here and then do Europe or something.
There's plenty to see here in the Western Hemisphere, even.
Yes.
It's the whole hemisphere. It'll
Oh,
keep you
yes.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve was talking about, I told him I wanted to go visit my mentor who's moved to Arizona. And he said, let's go back to the Grand Canyon. We haven't been since the 80s or early 90s, I guess.
I haven't been since I was 7. So
I've ever been.
Okay. Grand Canyon, girls trip, Grand Canyon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and I've got a van, so.
All right. How about you, Kim? What's your dream?
Mine is doing what y'all just talked about, but doing more stuff in the U.S. I mean, we have so much we have not seen in the U.S. So, and hiking, doing that and getting to where we can hike. That's
How about we do a section of the Appalachian Trail? I've read everything about
I've
it.
I've done part of the Appalachian Trail. We
Okay.
started.
Do a different section than what you already did.
I would do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Now we stayed in a hotel. We literally would drive.
And I would too.
I love that. I love that.
But it is wonderful. It is wonderful. And there are bears. There are bears.
Yeah.
So,
And bear spray. There's bear spray.
yeah.
Snakes.
Snakes.
Snakes. I think we should go like in the fall or the winter when there's no snakes.
Yes.
Or we can go to Hawaii. They don't have snakes.
There you go.
They don't have them. We can go there.
I've never
I've been
been
hiking there. I've been hiking there
Yes.
many times, Scott and I.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have. I would love to go there. So
Steve and I hike a lot. So I would
So that
love
would be check. Hawaii.
Check.
Right.
and-
Yeah.
naked and singing in
No,
Hawaii.
check.
Can we take naked off the table? At least
Yeah,
for
I
me?
agree, Barb. Yeah.
Well, we'll just be in the water. We'll be swimming, and we'll go. We'll take off our. Woo!
Done there, been there, done that. Yeah. Oh,
Yes. We were in college together. We know.
yeah.
Yeah.
We know.
So Kim,
Okay.
yours is in the U.S. though.
Yeah, staying in the U.S. and hiking. James and I get into really do hiking. He wants to like backpack, but I'm like, let's start with hiking.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, let
First
him.
things
I have
first.
all the
You move
equipment
the
for
car.
it.
Yeah.
We do
all the light
too. We do
equipment.
too, Tinsley.
Yeah.
Yes, Tinsley.
Ultralight stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He was an Eagle Scout, right? He knows how to do it.
thousands of dollars when the boys were in scouts.
Yes.
He's updated
Yeah.
everything. So
Yeah.
we have the equipment. It's just we don't physically have the body to do it right now. So I'm like, I'm not gonna hike crap in until we can hike really
I want to
good
give a shout out
day
to my
hikes.
friend who's watching on Instagram, Danielle.
Hey,
Danielle.
Danielle.
She's the one that says that I love them.
Oh,
About y'all.
thanks, Danielle. We love you.
Yeah. But Kim, you just start walking in your neighborhood. That's how you start doing it.
Yeah,
You start-
I
I
was walking
start
a lot
walking in your
before
neighborhood.
this. So yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely will. Okay, last thing is 10 life hacks for a vibrant life. And now I'm just going to read these off quickly since we're getting to the end. 1, create self-love and self-cared rituals. We talked a little about that. 2, embrace technology. Some of these are harder than others. 3, prioritize physical activity. 4, nurture social connections. 5, mindful eating. 6, lifelong learning. Love that one. 7, volunteer. We've talked about a lot of these. 8, streamline and organize. Again, Swedish death cleaning. 9, financial planning. Again, but Jennifer. And 10, adopt a growth mindset. So those are
that's
10
so
life
good.
hacks. I know this was a great list for a vibrant life.
Yeah.
We're going to go into
I'm
2024
inspired.
vibrant
Yes.
and positive. And Tinsley, we're going to get your stuff cleaned out when you're ready. When you're
Thank
ready.
you. Thank you.
And if you want us to be a part of it,
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm
Yes.
going to get rid of stuff in my attic. Like you said, Tinsley, nothing should be in an attic. I love that.
Exactly.
agree.
Why?
I love that.
I there's stuff that Scott put up there for me, and I was like, ugh, I'm thinking about that stuff up there, you know.
Yeah.
And also, some of this you could hire it out. I went to an estate sale. They do it all for you.
Yeah, they do.
You could go that route and just say,
Yeah.
take it, do it.
What is this? Is this
Yeah.
adopt a gross mindset?
Gross.
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 Not gross.
I thought he was trolling us, but he wasn't. It was a real question.
A gross mindset. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Look, we now have our 10 topics for this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of each of these every time.
We could
Yes.
at least, we could do a check on each other, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
On some of
Yes.
them.
Check on our words that we're using. See how it goes.
Yeah.
Growth. Ha ha
I
ha.
love it, Jim.
Does
Awesome.
anybody know Jim?
No,
No.
but we're so happy he's here.
We're
Yes,
so
Yeah.
Jim.
happy.
Please hit everybody watching like, share,
Share,
subscribe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks
We're
for
here
the
every
encouragement, Jim.
Thursday.
Yeah, Jim, this was a great topic.
Yeah, it
You guys
was.
did great. You guys did awesome.
Lots to talk about on it.
Yeah.
So
well,
nobody wants to do anything real crazy,
No,
like sailing to the
Leslie's-
Bahamas.
no.
I may join you. I may
No.
I
come.
want to fly down and see you down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and
we
I'll
can-
get a room and y'all can sleep on the boat and whoever needs to can come stay in the room with me.
Okay. Tinsley may be ready to get off the boat at that point.
Yes. Yes.
Hi, you just came up on my feed. Hope you beautiful ladies are well.
Thank
Oh, you
you.
called us
We're so glad.
beautiful.
Thanks
So,
for
Jim-
watching.
Yes.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
Jim,
watching.
we are all college girlfriends now navigating our 60s. So,
Yes. And we decided to start a podcast because of course we would. Everybody
why
starts
not?
a podcast.
Exactly.
You have
That's
to.
the thing. That's a thing we could put on the list. Check, start a podcast.
Exactly. Did it. It wasn't even on our dream last year this year. And look at us.
And
I
kept
know.
going. Not just started.
Yes.
We kept it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
I love
definitely
it.
out of
Thank-
my
I
wheelhouse.
appreciate y'all sticking with us. I know we were kind of we
Yeah.
had to go do other things during the holidays, but I appreciate y'all sticking with us. And,
Of
and
course.
Jennifer, you must have just all of you, amazing time management skills. You were reading a
I'm sure
book, you were
Jennifer- I'm
doing
sure-
this, you were joining this group, you were joining that group. Amazing.
It's prioritizing what we talked about, prioritizing
Yeah.
your joy. And
Yeah.
it is, I mean, it is, you
Yeah.
do what you just do what's important in life, not what's urgent, but what's important.
Yeah.
Boom and
Man,
drop
sit
the mic. Drop the mic, Jen.
Wait, and Jen, there's a book that Jen has recommended, and Barb, you have it, but you haven't read it. Let Them.
Let
So I
them.
think that might go along with our, and it's by, who's it by, Jennifer?
Mel
Mel
Robbins.
Robbins.
Mel Robin, which, yeah, everybody
Yeah.
podcasts.
If you can get it on audio, it's great because she reads it.
Oh,
So she,
okay.
I bought the book for somebody and perused it, but I listened to it and it was, I just liked it because of the way she tells her personal stories and all. So
Mhm.
anyway,
I'm gonna read it. I've got some time for reading now, so I may listen to it. I don't need to scroll, but yeah.
no, listen to it. It's great. It's
Yeah.
Some of it's trite, but some of it really I took with me. I took on with me.
Me too.
I've heard it from other friends, so it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
definitely one I need to buy. Well, girls,
It was so
another
good. to
podcast
see
in the books. Woo!
Yes.
Mhm.
It ends after an hour on After Curfew on Instagram. So
Okay.
poor
Okay.
Danielle, we hung up on her.
Oh,
It did it
okay.
automatically. But you guys, I'm gonna send you some instructions. I know Barbara's not on Facebook, but there are some things we can do to make that Facebook able to go live.
Oh,
And
okay.
we have to interact with it. It doesn't
Oh.
want to just be used. Facebook doesn't want you just using it to go live from a podcast. They want you to interact. So
Okay.
you can
Tell us
do
what to
some
do.
posts.
Yeah.
like not necessarily sharing links, as ChatGPT said, to actually do a post like with a picture. And so I did one. If you look on there, I did it, and it just was a picture like of my podcast setup.
Yes.
And it said,
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
that was
Yeah,
a suggestion from ChatGPT. So you
Okay.
can like take pictures of your setup and do the same
Right.
thing. That will help us be able to go live someday.
Okay.
So
That
yeah, you
sounds
taking
good.
a picture of this.
I'll take a picture of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
So
take
All
a picture of us?
Well,
that's what I just did.
Oh yeah, I love
Well,
that.
we'll
Yeah.
talk about who's leading it next time when off camera.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
We are excused now.
Yeah.
All right, girls.
Okay,
Have a good
class. We're excused.
All right. Keep us posted, Tinsley. Let us know when you're
Yeah.
going to get down
Yes.
there, when we need to
Yes.
start looking at flights.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, there's a big wind coming in Monday, I think. So we got a
Okay.
little time, but for 8:00 tomorrow, Barbara.
you got it. I'm
And
gonna
with that, After
shoot for-
Curfew Podcast, we are out.